Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Downturn Playbook. I'm Marcus Grimm. You know, in softer markets, operations leaders face tougher decisions with bigger consequences. In this series, we break down 8 critical decision areas where speed, pressure, and uncertainty make it hard to see what happens next. I'll be posing the kinds of questions we're hearing from executives every day, and Jon Santavy, partner at SimWell, will walk you through how forward-looking teams are using decision intelligence to test their options and avoid those critical blind spots. Today's focus? Capital and network strategy. So, Jon, let's assume demand is down. My CFO wants me to take cost out, but I'm worried about cutting too deep and hurting service. How do I know where the line is?
That's tricky. There really isn't a clean line. You don't wake up one morning and see a red flag that says stop cutting. You only find it by testing. And I always say, we're not the pilot or the aircraft designer, we're the wind tunnel. Your supply chain is the plane, and we push it through the turbulence, the consolidation, the shifting demand, cutting SKUs to see where it holds up and where it starts to crack. Sometimes the move looks cost effective, and other times service breaks down fast. The point is testing it until you know when a cost cut is smart and when it's self-defeating.
So once leaders have a direction on footprint, well, the next real question is usually capital, right? Where do we invest and what gets deferred?
Exactly. Capital planning is never a clean yes or no. Leaders constantly weighing priorities, fix what might fail, invest in new capabilities, or hold back to preserve cash. What we do is give you a safe place to test those moves before they're real. Sometimes deferring has no impact. Other times it creates problems you end up paying for 3 different ways. And the point is to see the consequences, not just the cost, before you commit to them.
And then, of course, there's that broader question of posture, right? Do we squeeze every dollar or hold on to flexibility even if it costs more?
Posture is bigger than just cost. It's really about how you choose to ride out uncertainty. Some moves save you money now, others keep you more flexible but carry a premium. What we do is help you see the consequences of each, so you know when flexibility is worth the premium and when you're overpaying for insurance that you really don't need.
Folks, you've been watching the Downturn Playbook. Capital and network decisions are some of the hardest to reverse and the easiest to rush when the market turns. Well, at SimWell, we use decision intelligence with simulation, optimization, and digital twin technology to help leaders stress test these choices so they stay in control of the decision and they're not at the mercy of it. Each episode explores a different piece of SimWell's decision coverage map. If you'd like to explore how these decisions play out inside your business, visit simwell.io. SimWell, how decisions get made.